Boys Town is quite an interesting film. This was released in 1938. It's directed by Norman Taurog, written by John Meehan and Dor Sherry, and we have a cast including Spencer Tracy as Father Flanagan and Mickey Rooney as Whitey Marsh. And I like Mickey Rooney. I wanted to watch it for Mickey Rooney, but I think even if he wasn't in it, I still would have watched it. It's based on the true story of Father Edward J. Flanagan, and the film focuses on this educational home environment that he built for boys as an alternative to juvenile detention. It's an opportunity for boys to be educated and encouraged rather than punished, which I love. As a concept, I love that. I think that, yes, there's a time and place for punishment, but in my opinion, most people would benefit more from having opportunities to better their lives. And Whitey is one of the boys at this place, and it's very clear as soon as we met him that he's going to make things quite difficult for Father Flanagan, and that's largely what the film is about. And we see all of these boys in this environment, and it gets really emotional as well. It definitely gets emotional on a couple of occasions, and it gets really dramatic at other times as well. It has a really nice balance to it. We have a great cast, of course. We have some really strong performances. The characters are really well written. The only real issue is that it took a long time to get to what I consider to be the point. It took a third of the film to really introduce Whitey and for Flanagan to meet him and to move forward with that part of the narrative. Obviously, we needed a bit of time to set up to get to know Father Flanagan and the purpose of this, but we didn't need over 30 minutes. So the pacing to begin with could have been a little bit better, but the rest of the film, I guess the final 2/3, were really enjoyable, and I think they worked really well. It's a solid film. It's a very inspirational film. It's a really good story. The fact that it's based on truth, I think, is just really, really interesting, and certainly something that I found really fascinating. I'd never heard of it before. I'd never heard of the story or of Father Flanagan, so I learned some things. And apparently it is largely fictional. It's based on the Father Flanagan's work, but apparently the actual events in the film are mostly fictitious, according to Wikipedia. But I did do a little bit of reading about Father Flanagan on Wikipedia. I didn't fact check anything, but certainly it's worth looking into if you find this to be quite interesting. And if you're just looking for an entertaining film, then yeah, it absolutely delivers. Definitely slow to begin with, but after the first half an hour, it really picks up. And I found Boys Town to ultimately be a really interesting experience, and certainly a film that I'm happy to recommend.